Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record weekly review special for week 41 of the Gaming Decathlon competition. This week, I brought in a long-time low, 1,517 points, over 400 points below last week's score, and well short of the best round of 2,336. My current virtual best also dropped by almost 400 points with a new game introduced to the channel this week. Also, the main reason for that drop in the overall score. This week it was at 2,152 points, and the all-time virtual best only saw a slight increase to 3,640 points. Looking at the 10 games individually, Football Manager 2018 saw an increase of 5 points, so a win and 2 draws, 222 points. No, actually, that wasn't a win and 2 draws, that was a cup win. My bad, cup win on that one, worth 5 points. Dirt Rally saw the start of a new tier and a new classification, and not too short of the previous record from last week, which was 277. This week, it was 245, so I should be able to overcome that total relatively soon with those two increases. In Overcooked 2, the second week of that one, be sure to check that out, by the way. My wife is joining me for that, and it is a lot of fun. That is such a fun game, and it's always an entertaining video to see. 120 points there, but not yet into the top 10, so no rise in the all-time virtual best. Draft Day Sports College Basketball, the long-time running series, had an off-season special, and the base score there is 130 points. So that's well short of the 310. It's been a while since I set that record, so I'm really hoping that sometime soon I'll be able to meet or beat that record, as it's been a while since we've had a tournament bid. And in Draft Day Sports Pro Golf, I continue to make the climb. It's on very hard, so it's really, really difficult to get things going. I'm down on that junior tour level, and playing on that difficulty level, the improvement is so minuscule that I'm not yet ready to make any tournament cuts, and as a result, we still sit on 0 points, but we'll get there eventually. In F1 2018, saw a slight increase and just outside of the top 10 now, in 11th place on the all-time virtual best list at 186 points, and just saw the best result yet in the last race. In Motorsport Manager, now at 69 points, definitely settling into the second tier, but still a long ways off of the record set in the lowest tier. Not sure if we'll make it this season. We might. We'll be in contention for it, but definitely by next season, we should be able to crush that record of 305. In Europa Universalis 4, it is now the last and only strategy game on the channel. It is also the record holder, now over 500 points at 502. And we're approaching the end of that playthrough. Once that does happen, once we reach 1820, on the timeline, that game will be retired and replaced by the 10th and complete list of sports games. And the new one to the channel this week, and this is the reason for the huge drop in score, is I went from 400 points a week ago, a record of 450 in Factorio, to a brand new series, F1 2018 Manager Mode. Be sure to check out last week's episode for an explanation on scoring, or just go straight to the game and watch the first couple episodes to see the explanation of what it's all about. But F1 2018 Manager Mode gets off to a start of 8 points earned. That's going to take some time before the points really start to accumulate, because it's going to come down largely to the Constructors' Championship. And running the Sauber team, it's going to be a while before we could start pulling in considerable points. Finally, in Pro Cycling Manager 2018, now at 35 points, I'm starting to score points more regularly in that series as my pro racer is starting to get competitive at the World Tour level, just about. Once again, the overall score, just 1,517 points this week. So hopefully next week we'll see a big jump. None of the games saw the end of a round this week. So everything should be the same or increasing next time around. Let's take a quick look at the all-time virtual best and see how that has developed since last week. No changes at all to the top 10. Hence the reason why there was only a small increase. That small increase all going to EU4. They're in second place, now over 500 points. But massive shakeup outside of the top 10. F1 2018 surpassed Pro Cycling Manager. Again, Pro Cycling Manager were early in that next season, so that score is well short of its record. But F1 2018 is now just short of the top 10. Overcooked 2 jumps 3 spots to 13th with 120 in its second week, and should continue to rise, and we'll see the top 10 probably in a short period of time, the next couple weeks maybe. And then the new kid on the block, F1 2018 Manager Mode, spends its first week at number 17 on the grid, and it's well short of the top 10. I think it'll be a while before it cracks top 10. But that's going to do it for this review special. Be sure to tune in next week as I go into the 42nd week of the Gaming Decathlon competition. Be sure to check out those new series. And as always, thanks for tuning in, and bye for now.